Hello and welcome back to our channel, Family, Fun, and Lifestyle. Today's video is another one focused on saving money. If you like saving money, family, fun, and lifestyle videos, then please subscribe and be part of our community. Over the years, I have been able to cut costs on many things, saving our family hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every year. I wanted to make a list to share with you my top 10 favorite tips about saving money on this video. Starting with number 1, make a plan for the year. I like to sit down at the beginning of the year and write out everything as I see a potential expense like birthdays, holidays, visits, events, etc. And then as the year progresses, I either put money away for the upcoming expenses. A lot of people do what's called cash stuffing, where they have envelopes where they put money away, like $20 here for this paycheck, $20 here for this paycheck. That can be helpful. You can do envelope system, which Dave Ramsey is very popular for talking about, and many people like to use that system. But really, it's just about putting the money away so that you have it when you need it, and or spending it as the time progresses. That's where we're going to get back to number 2. But before we do, I do want to say that I start out with a plan in the beginning of the year, and then as the year progresses, every month I relook at that plan and make adjustments accordingly. So on to number 2. 2 does correlate back to number 1, because I already have an idea of the major expenses I'll be doing through the year. And this way I can be not only aware of what kind of expenses are coming up, but I can be on the lookout for deals on various things throughout the year. I like to coupon. And so a lot of times I will find birthday presents or Christmas presents super inexpensive, if not free, using coupons throughout the year. That saves a lot of money. So look out for deals on various things throughout the year. Waiting until December to buy gifts for Christmas means that I'm paying full price, if not an inflated full price. But finding deals throughout the year can save a lot of money and take a lot of stress out of gift giving and bigger purchases. On to number 3, stop using the oven. Okay, you're probably going, how is that possible? Okay, so first of all, I like to stop using the oven. When I do use the oven, it's packed full of food. It's not just one meal. It's like a week worth of food prepping for the oven when and if I use the oven. I prefer to use the grill whenever possible to reduce the electric cost. This reduces increase heat in the house during the summer, which can cause the air conditioner to run more. And also because it's a 20 or 220 outlet, it takes up more electricity. You can cook on the grill like an oven or a stovetop. It works very well, and we've done it many times, and I highly recommend it. Making this small adaptation where you use propane or chips or whatever kind of grill you have, making the small adaptation can really help to save a lot of money throughout the year. 4, get a clothesline. It kind of goes along the same lines of what we're talking about with using a grill as opposed to using the oven. The clothesline saves you on using the dryer. Dryers, again, are very expensive for electricity. Now, I know some HOAs in the US say no clotheslines, but if you get a low-hanging one, you can usually work around this. But if you can get a clothesline up, you can reduce the electric bill just by not using your dryer. It really does take a ton of electricity. We hooked up actually a solar-powered battery pack to the dryer, and we were surprised at the amount of electricity that this appliance uses. So again, you can just kind of look at and see where you can actually save money. And if you have like a battery pack where you can use that and check out what kind of electricity each appliance is using, you'll be really shocked. Some appliances you don't expect to be using a huge amount of electricity are actually using a huge amount of electricity. Number 5 is grow a garden. If you're a regular on our channel, you know we have a whole garden section. If you're not, check out the playlist down below. But you can grow organic in your backyard or even on your patio with hydroponics or those potting. They're basically potting bags where you can grow your food in these bags, and they work really well with, especially for root vegetables. This can be expensive to get started. I'm not even going to pull punches on that one. It can be expensive to get started, but many experts say in the long run you will save a lot of money, especially if you're a big fan of organic. and you can actually manage your food in your garden for organics. Another thing to think about is if you're going to be doing a garden, something that we have been talking about ourselves is getting chickens, because that will allow you to have, not only the chickens will eat any kind of bugs that come near your garden, but they're also really good tillers. They're really just great birds for cleanup. And then on top of that, you're getting the best protein in an egg. So getting chickens can also help with that in conjunction with growing a garden. Homesteading, I guess, if you want to go as far as homesteading, or just start out simple with a garden. Number 6 is couponing and rebate apps. Yes, these still work and save you a ton of money. My favorite tips here are to buy the Sunday paper at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 instead of $3 or $5, and also use the coupons in combination with rebate apps like Ibotta, Rakuten, Fetch Rewards, Coupons.com, and the store apps and digital coupon in the video description box that says get the money saving apps here. Click on that and grab all the apps that I use on a weekly basis. They will save you a ton of money, and they're really great rebates. So you may have to spend the money out of pocket initially with a rebate app, but you get the money back. Most times immediately or within a couple of minutes. Sometimes it may take a couple of days, but the money comes back very quickly, and you just have it redeposited back on your PayPal and use that money for the next week for groceries and things like that, and you find that it becomes a revolving door. You will save a lot of money over the course of the year. I do have referral codes linked below, so grab them and join us on those money saving apps. And a lot of times when I go out shopping throughout the week, I will do 1-minute short videos on this channel, as well as on our TikTok and our Instagram channel. I'll do 1-minute short videos telling you about the deals that I'm finding. So be sure that you're subscribed here on YouTube. Also join us on TikTok if you love TikTok, and join us on Instagram. And we are the same channel name, Family, Fun, and Lifestyle, on all 3 channels. Number 7, in college, I used alternative credits. Now, not everybody's going to be looking at going to college, but after hearing from the news this week how many people are going to college or even are still in debt for college, there are ways to save a ton of money, thousands of dollars, in getting your degree, at least your bachelor's degree. Now, your doctorate and your master's are a little bit different. They're a little bit harder, but a lot of colleges will do what's called alternative credits. And these alternative credits are basically going through like study.com or sophia.org. And I will link up a video down below talking about how I saved thousands this year and flew through years of college in 1 year using this system. So it will save you a lot of money if you are going back to college, or if you have family members who are going to college. Maybe sit down and talk to them and say, hey, can you help me out? Does your college accept alternative credits? Can we do this as an option? And that way you can do the core credits at the college level, and then go ahead and do your basic classes. Do those through study.com and save a ton of money. Number 8 is meal prep for the week. Whether you cook on the grill or in the house, plan your meals for the week and spend a few hours on the weekend preparing those meals in advance. I will be doing a video on our meal preps for the week, and we will do more videos on that on this channel so that we can share with you our tips and tricks. But this will save you money throughout the week, especially when eating out opportunities come up. And also electricity during the week, since all you'll be doing is warming things up instead of making big meals every night. So this is a great way to save money, not only the grocery bill, not only the electricity, and basically the eating out opportunities. When I take my daughter out to do different activities such as Mom's Club or our homeschool groups, sometimes she'll want to go and have lunch afterwards. We can go to a restaurant and pay $20, $25, $30 just so quickly at a restaurant. Or I can bring her meal with us, and it's already prepackaged, it's already ready to go, and I know she's getting healthy food, I know that she's eating right and she's getting the right nourishment for her body, and it's food that I cook. So I know without a doubt that she is eating healthy, and I know she's going to like it because I oftentimes talk to her and say, hey, what kind of meals should we make? This really helps with the whole picky eater syndrome, which, by the way, my daughter has. So she will be very picky eater, but if I ask her what kind of foods that we should cook and what kind of meals we should do, and I involve her in that, then she really doesn't have any kind of footing to stand on with the picky eater issue because she helped pick it. So it just kind of helps with saving money there as well, but also knowing that she's getting the food I know she's going to eat. All right, number 9, talk to your monthly utility companies. Some actually run special times with cheaper rates. Others offer deals with bundling services. Heck, even some companies like the Waste Management Service or your local government, city government, will offer things like compost bins, which you can get for free and have those instead of going out and buying them. I've actually talked about that on some of our gardening videos. And so that's just another way to save money. I think our town didn't offer it, so we had to pay like close to $100 for our compost bin. And so, those are ways to save a lot of money and really make an impact. Your city has a lot of special programs that you may not even know exist, but if you reach out to them, you can find out about them. Your utility companies usually have some really great deals, and like I mentioned, they have special times where they run cheaper rates sometimes, things like that. So definitely look into that and make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck. Make sure you're getting the best deal possible on those monthly bills. Here's another thing. Don't be afraid to change companies if it is possible. Say you have 4 different cable company or internet companies in your area that can provide service. Pick the one that's the right one and check every 6 months to see if you're still getting the best rate between the companies. I actually like to call around every 6 months on insurance bills or different companies that like my internet provider and things like that to make sure that I'm getting the best deal possible. And a lot of times I wind up changing because some other company is offering a better deal, and it just becomes a good deal for our family. Every penny you can save is another penny that you have to spend elsewhere or that you have to use on those bigger purchases. And with things going up with inflation and things going up, then every penny that you can bring back into the household is a benefit for. All right, number 10, turn things off. This may be a no-brainer for many people, but it is surprising when you have kids how many times you walk into rooms with lights on and no one is there. And this happens with us all the time. While actually writing the script for this video, I found 4 rooms with lights on for no reason. And this happens with us all the time. While actually writing the script for this video, I found 4 rooms with lights on for no reason and various appliances and things going off that there was no reason for them to be on. There was nobody in there. I just went through the house just to see and test out my theory on this, and this is a constant day-to-day thing. So keeping the lights off will help to keep the house cooler too. And that's really big, especially like where we live in Arizona where it's super hot. So keeping the lights off is super big for us to keep the house cool. But it goes further than just lights, TVs, or fans. Turn off the Wi-Fi at night. Use a battery-operated alarm clock. This not only saves of dirty waves, electromagnetic waves that are circulating in your air. There is no reason for those to be on and continuing to bombard us. So every chance that we get, I turn them off. You would be really surprised if you took a EMF detector and checked different appliances. It would surprise you how much your toaster emits. I'm not kidding, your toaster. So you definitely, just turning things off, unplugging things will make a huge difference in a lot of areas, not just money, but also your health as far as those dirty waves or electromagnetic waves, magnetic waves, those kind of things. Of course, this is another video or 2 in itself, but we actually purchased an EMF detector and were abruptly surprised with what electromagnetic waves and what produced high amount of electromagnetic waves and what didn't. Now, I'll link up the detector down below in case you want to grab one too. But if you'd like to see a video on this, let us know in the comment section below, because I think it's very helpful and beneficial to know what kind of waves are impacting you on a day-to-day basis as well. So we were really surprised. Like I mentioned, our toaster had an amazing amount. We also had an alarm clock. It was a crazy amount of electromagnetic wave coming out from that. Just a simple alarm clock you plug into the wall that most of us have by our head, emitting those electromagnetic waves. This is another video entirely, and it's not what you signed up for when you clicked on this video, so I saved it for last just to kind of brush on the topic. But we can do another video on this if you're interested in finding out more about it. Saving money is not a one-size-fits-all proposition, and we certainly didn't cover all the ways that you can save in this video. In fact, there will be plenty more on this channel. There will be plenty more opportunity to share these kind of things on how to save money, and maybe even more top 10 lists saving money in certain areas of our life, as opposed to just an overall well-rounded amount of different ideas on how to save money. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so that we can save together. And in the meantime, comment down below with your best money saving tip. I love reading the comments, and you may be on the same path as us, or you may have found something that I didn't even know about, or other people who are watching this channel didn't know about. We'd love to hear it. So please comment down below with your best money saving tip. Thanks for being part of our community. I do hope you decide to stick around and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're already subscribed, thanks for being part of our community. And I will link up TikTok and Instagram down below as well. And so we'll see you in our next video, and have a wonderful, healthy, happy week. Bye.